Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for Friday's LukeJ62895. Today, Luke Chippers and Billy Mooney will be talking about their topics, playing video games, and many more fun. And now it's now time to present to you all Friday's LukeJ62895 with their hosts, Luke Chippers and Billy Mooney.
Hang on one moment. Okay. Just gonna scroll down here before I won't forget. And okay, and here we go. Okay, here we go. Thank you, Jesus Comments Fan 2004. David 3000. Excuse me. Hello, people. Sujara speaking. Welcome to FWO episode number 379. Today we'll be doing not one, not two, but 6 dev topics today. Of course, we're gonna. Hold on, let me quit my notification out real quick because I'm out of context while doing this stream real quick. Because I was just in the middle of getting ready for my Friday show and watching the hurry and everything. And we got some topics to read. Excuse me, I'll be right back. Just give me 1 second, folks. I'm gonna get my properties real quick and get my webcam out of the way. Just because. Oh, man. Let me get my webcam out of the way. Hang on. There we go. Man, it's just... Hang on, I want to delete that. Anyway. We're gonna do it without the webcam. Sorry. It's just no use. Anyway. I'm gonna use what... that will do. Anyway. Logitech and... Oh, it's a big screen. Okay. Yeah, we'll do it without it. Yeah. Sorry for the technical difficulties on my end, but I'm sorry. I can't resist. My webcam is not that easy when I do FWL like this. But in all seriousness, let's do dev topics along with some other topics we need to read, and of course some game segments and of course notes and Josh topics. And I have to read some Discord chat line while we're at it, so yeah. Let's get the games begin. Stepping out for a moment, Rewind Williams all new today. And we have new music as well, plus Luke's Joe's topics and Deb topics, and I have something to share as well. Yeah, thanks, Remix. Well, my webcam is having difficulties. Well, I'm trying to fix this, so I had to forget my webcam because my webcam is working just fine. My video, taping my Elvis quote videos, but it's not working just fine on my video timing. It's just why? Anyway, forget this. Screw it. Anyway. Yep, I'm on the YouTube live chat room as we speak. Yep, he's on the live. Yeah, go check it out, my Discord server. You won't miss a beat about it. Yeah. Anyway, another way to start FWO episode number 339, folks, but the show must go on. Anyway, the dev topics I got right now are as follows. James Tiffany McCarver, okay? It was an American professional baseball player and television sports commentator. He played in National Major League Baseball as a catcher from 1959 to 1998. St. Louis Cardinals, Philadelphia Phillies, okay? And Montreal Expos, and Boston Red Sox. Watch this, David, it's for you. McCarver was a two-time All-Star and a member of the two World Series winning teams, okay? And hang on. Okay, he's in the chat right now, okay? I think it's OBS for causing this. After the stream, you can delete it and add back in. No, it's fine. My webcam just, needs to get fixed, you know? Once, well, I got it deleted, so it's fine where it is, you know? That's fine. So, I just, need to fix that issue, so, but I'll try to fix it anyway once the stream is over, so, there you go. It's the webcam's fault, so I'm thinking the best idea is just, probably fix it by the before FWL series, but it's just the problem with my webcam. So it's just not easy when Billy's not here. Sorry. Since I have internet cable, streaming won't be an issue. Since internet is more stable than Wi-Fi. Well, I have a Wi-Fi. That's the big problem, you know. And it's cable's fault, not the Wi-Fi. You know, that's just me. Sorry. And earlier this week, my TV is having problems right now. So it may be the issue, not my webcam. You know, that's just me, unfortunately. So maybe the issue, not the TV, not the cable. So there you go. Stay tuned. But as I announced something regarding the Take a Pic Live and a Take a Pic Live special stream on Twitch. Very exciting, but I'm looking forward to all of this happens and get ready to do more LGBT episodes regarding Take a Pic Live episodes. So be looking out for it. Well, but internet is more stable than Wi-Fi for streaming. Well, that's because I use Ethernet for my Mac Mini, you know, and that's why I plug it in that way. So if I want to use Wi-Fi that way, then why not just use Ethernet? That's why. So it's just a bug issue. Oh boy, I just don't know what to say. Anyway. Causing it, but anyway. in all seriousness, he finished second in vote in the 1967 National League NL for short, Most Valuable Player Award. Later in his career while playing for the Philadelphia Phillies, the McCarver became the regular catcher of the Hall of Fame pitcher Steve Carlin. He was one of the few Major League Baseball players to have appeared from 4 different decades. Wow, okay. Yeah, on the depth topics. Yeah, I agree. Yeah. After his playing career, he became a three-time Emmy Award-winning television color commentator, most notably for Fox Sports. McCarver called a then record for 23 World Series and 20 All-Star games. In 2012, McCarver was named the representative of the Ford C. Flick Award for Broadcasting. And in 2016, he was inducted into the Sports Broadcasting Hall of Fame. In 2017, he was inducted into the St. Louis Cardinals Hall of Fame. Early playing career. He was born in Memphis, Tennessee on October 16, 1941, where he attended Christian Brothers High School. He was assigned to the St. Louis Cardinals in 1959 after playing in the Major Leagues in the Colorado Indians and the Royal Red Wings. Okay, makes more sense. Anyway, Carver reached the MLB level for the first time at the age of only 17. Wow. Carver spent the 1960 season with the Memphis Checks, okay? The 1961 season was the Carlson Charlies, okay? And the 1962 season with the Atlanta Crackers, okay? Receiving brief promotions the major leagues in the 1960 and 1961 seasons. In 1963, however, he was promoted to the major leagues for good. St. Louis Cardinals having announced it, sorry. McCarver hit the tie-breaking home run in the 10th inning that won Game 5 of the 1964 World Series for the Cardinals. In the 1966, McCarver was named to the All-Star team, scoring the run in the 10th inning of that 1966 All-Star game. Become the first catcher to lead the National League in triples with 13. In 1967, he finished second in the teammate around competitive announced it for the National League Most Valuable Player Award. McCarver was a member of the 2 World Series championships during his time in St. Louis. Okay, he was a favorite catcher in the nominees Emmanuel Bob Gibson. Father in a relationship with young pitcher Steve Carlson that would keep him in the major leagues later in his career. In 1968, he was a Cardinals catcher as they won the NL pennant was defeated by the Detroit Tigers in the second game World Series. His later career began after the 1969 season. Cardinals trade McCarver, Court Flood, Joe Harmer, and Bon Brown to the Philadelphia Phillies for Dick Allen, something like that, I don't know. Cookie Wojcicki, having that's his last name. Here's her last name, something like that. And Jerry Johnson. And on June 14th, 1972, the Phillies trade McCarver to the Metro Expos for John Bateman. The Expos used McCarver in the outfield. The Cardinals required McCarver the Expos for George McCoy. After the 1982 season, the Boston Red Sox purchased McCarver for the Cardinals towards the end of the 1974 season. Wow. The Red Sox released McCarver in June 1975. He signed the Phillies a week later. During his first stunt with the Phillies, McCarver caught Rick Wise no-hitter on June 23rd, 1971. At the end of the season, the Phillies trade Wise to the Cardinals with Steve Carlin. The deal reunited McCarver with Carlin during the 1972 season. Phillies trained McCarver at the Montreal Expos, where on October 2nd, he caught the second of Bill Stallman's 2 career no-hitters. McCarver finished his career as McCarver's personal catcher of the Phillies in the late 70s. McCarver retired in the 1989 season to begin a broadcasting career, okay? McCarver briefly returned to duty in September 1980. Okay? Thus becoming one of the only 29 players in baseball history to date to appear in Major League games in 4 different decades: 1950s, 60s, 70s, and 80s. He caught 121 shutouts during his career, ranking him 9th all-time among Major League catchers. After retiring from play, McCarver worked in sports broadcasting as a color commentator for several decades. He won 3 Emmy Awards for sports and event analyst. His local broadcast began when he began his broadcast career for WPHL-TV, Channel 17, in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, where he called the Phillies games with Richie Osborne and Harry Collins. McCarver called games in local sports networks carrying the Phillies from 1980 until 1982, and the New York Mets from 1983 until 1998, New York Yankees from 1999 until 2001, and the San Francisco Giants in 2002. The national broadcast began when he began his working career as a backup for Game of the Week and commentator from NBC in 1980. His work at NBC followed some stints from ABC, where he teamed with Don Drysdale, okay, on backups of Monday Night Baseball games in 1984, and Al Michaels and Jim Palmer from 1985 to 1989, and again from 1994 to the year I was born, 1995, under the Baseball Network umbrella. And CBS, where he teamed with Jack Buck. From 1998 to 1991, Steen, Madonna. From 1992 to 1993. Carver, called his first World Series in 1985 on ABC. His last-minute replacement with Howard Cosell. He was been removed from the broadcast out altogether after experts in his confidential book I Never Played the Game, when he was critical of Cosell's co-workers at ABC Sports. Appeared in TV Guide magazine. Perhaps McCarver's most notable assignment for ABC prior to the 1985 World Series was a field report for the 1984 National League Championship Series. Okay? Also while at NBC, he served as a correspondent and play-by-play announcer for freestyle ski in 1988 World Series, Winter Olympics, and Calgary, okay? Carver also calls the prime time coverage in 1992 Winter Olympics with Paula Saw on CBS. In 1996, McCarver was paired with Joe Buck on the Fox Network's MLB telecast, a role as be held from 1996 until 2013. In 2003, McCarver set a record by broadcasting his 13th World Series on national television, surpassing Kurt Gowdy. Okay, he called the 24 World Series on for ABC, CBS, and Fox. McCarver announced in March 2013 that he was relieved Fox after the 2013 season. His final Fox broadcast was October 30th, 2013, as the Boston Red Sox defeated the St. Louis Cardinals in the Game 6 to win the 2013 World Series. Return to local broadcasting. In December 2015, he was hired as the part-time analyst for Cardinals on Fox Sports Midwest. He teamed with Dan McLaughlin called 30 games, in the 2014 season. His first game called by the Cardinals was on April 28th, 2014, when they held the Milwaukee Brewers. In the conclusion of the season, Carver stated he did not yet decide whether to come back to the Cardinals booth in 2015. However, Carver returned to the Cardinals booth in 40 games in 2015 and continued to call select numbers each year until through 2019. In July 2020, it was announced that Carver will not be working any telecast during the team's short 2020 season. College's doctors were recommendations due to his health concerns related to the ongoing COVID-19 pandemic. In April 2022, Carver officially announced his retirement from broadcasting. Okay. Carver also hosted a national syndication sports interview program called the Tim Carver Show from 2000 until 2017. His criticism looked like this. During the 1992 National League Championship Series, he criticized Deion Sanders, who also helped become an NFL star, for playing two sports, football and baseball, on the same day. For this criticism, on October 14th, 1992, after Game 7 had concluded, Sanders dumped a bucket of water on McCarver 3 times while he was covering the National League pennant winning Atlanta Braves clubhouse celebration for CBS. After being endorsed in the water, McCarver shouted at Sanders, "You are a real man, Deion. I'll say that." Also during the 1992 postseason, when McCarver worked for CBS, Norman Chad criticized McCarver in the Sports Illustrated like that by saying he was someone's move. When you ask him the time, who would tell you how to watch works? A reference to McCarver's habit of overanalyzing. On October 2008, to support the 2008 NL at CES, McCarver made public his feelings about Manny Ramirez, like that, calling him despicable, and criticized Ramirez for his perceived sloppy, lazy play in Boston, and how he had suddenly turned around in Los Angeles. Ramirez declined comment. Wow. In 2010, he compared the New York Yankees treatment for former manager Joe Trod, the treatment made how the Nazi Germany, Sunlight Russia, to journals, okay, who fell out of favor of their leaders and receiving negative comments. Sorry about that. Anyway, about his portion of the topic, McCarver apologized. Now, I'm not reading awards and honors, but you get the idea. His music career is short-lived. In 2009, of October 9th, McCarver released a cover album of jazz standards entitled Tim McCarver Sings Songs, the Greatest American Songbook. McCarver married his high school sweetheart Anne on December 29, 1964. They have 2 daughters. He died from heart failure in Memphis, Tennessee on February 16, 2023, which is yesterday. He was 81 years old. My next topic has to do with Quail Welsh, recommended by my friends, my brothers, Chris and Nick Kruger, if they're watching this in the FWL series. Anyway, she was born Joe Quail Welsh, Tijaya. She was an American actress and model. Welsh first won the attention of her role in Fantastic Voyage in 1956, okay? after which she won a contract for 20th Century Fox. They let her contract the British studio Hammer Films Productions, okay? For whom she made 1 million years BC, not in the same year. Although Welch just had 3 lines of dialogue in the film, images her in the doe-skin bikini become best-selling posters and turned it into an international, again, I'm going to say the S word in the series, symbol. Okay? She later starred in Bezazzle in 1967, Better Having Else in 1968, 100 Riffles in 1969, Mara Breckenridge in 1970, and Handy Carter in 1971. She made several television Met Rally specials. For a portrayal of strong female characters who helped her in the breaking the mold, the traditional S-word symbols. Welch developed a unique film persona that made her an icon in the 1960s and 1970s. Her rise to stardom in the 1960s was partly credited with Eddie Hollywood's vigorous podium of the Blonde Bombshell. She won a Golden Globe Award for Best Motion Picture Actress in Musical Comedy in 1984 in the performance in The Three Musketeers. She was also nominated for the Golden Globe Award for Best Actress in Television Film for a performance in the film Bright to Die in 1987. In 1995, Welch was chosen by Empire, magazine. It's one of the 100 S-word, I'm not going to say, anyway, stars in film history. Now, Playboy, ranked Welch number 3 in the bare 100 S-word. Again, I'm not going to say that, but, I digress. Stars in the 20th century list. She was born Joe Rockwell T. Gaia on September 5th, 1940 in Chicago, Illinois, She was the first child of Amia Carlos Gaia, or Quasio, I pronounced her last name, sorry, and Josie Ryan, his last name, sorry, I don't know. It was on Sarah Hall, something like that. Her father, Armando Gaia, was an astronomical engineer from La Paz, Bolivia, son of Georgian Gaia and Rafael Quasio. In 2010, while she was being interviewed on the talk show, the now cancelled show, Taylor Smiley, Welch said, "My father came to the country called Bolivia. He was of Spanish descent, Her cousin, Brazilian politician, Lydia Georgia Didaja, became the first female president of Bavaria, and the second female non-royal head of state in Americas. Good. Welch was named after her financial grandmother. Her mother, Josiane Hall, was the daughter of artist Amory Stanford Hall, and was wife Cara Louise Adams. She was English entry, how to pronounce it. Welch is the younger brother named James Jim Tijaja, how to pronounce it. Anyway, and the younger sister Glaze, how to pronounce it. Tijaja, how to pronounce it. Anyway, the family moved from Illinois to San Diego, California when Welch was 2 years old. Welch attended the Pacific Beach Presbyterian Church every Sunday with her mother. As a young girl, Welch decided to become a performer and an entertainer. She began studying ballet at the age of 7, and after 10 years of studying, She left the art at 17, where her instructor told her she did not want the right body type of professional ballet companies. At the age of 14, she won beauty titles as Miss Photographic and Miss Conner. While attending La Jolla High School, she won the title of Miss La Jolla, and the title of Miss San Diego. Wow. The fairs and the fair, and the San Diego County Fair. The slow line of the beauty contest evenly led to the state of the title of Man of California. Her parents divorced when she was finished her school years. While graduated from honors in high school in 1958, seeking out an acting career, she entered San Diego State College on the Theater Arts Scholarship. The following year, she married her high school sweetheart, James Welch, in 1959. She immersed her last name and kept it throughout her life. She won several parts in the local theater productions. In 1959, she played a title role in the Lamia Patches, a Euro outdoor play in Hemet, California, which is based on the novel Lamia by Helen Hunt Jackson. In 1960, Welch got a job as a weather presenter at KFMB, okay? The local San Diego television station. Because her family life and television duties were so demanded, she decided to give up on her drama classes. Excuse me. After a separation with James Welch, she moved with her 2 children to Dallas, Texas. Excuse me. Where she made a precious living as a model for Naaman Marcus and as a cocktail waitress. I misspoke the anything wrong. But anyway, her career began in 1963 when for early works and breakthrough until 1966. Can you believe that? Anyway, Welch ultimately intended to move to New York City for Dallas. Okay? But moved back to Los Angeles in 1963 and started applying the roles for film studios. During this period, she met a one-time child actor and Hollywood agent Patrick Curtis, okay? It became her personal and business manager. They developed a plan to turn Welch into an S-word symbol. To avoid casting as a Latina, she avoided her to use her husband's last name. Exactly. Yep. She was cast in small roles in 2 films. The House is Not a Name, Not a Home in 1994, and musical Rouseabout in the same year, an Elvis Presley film. She also landed small roles. The television series called Bewitched, McHale's Navy, and then Majorian, and appeared on the weekly variety series, The Hollywood Palace, and the Billboard Girl as a presenter. She also won the many actresses who auditioned the roles of Marianne Summers in the television series Gilligan's Island. Welch's first feature role was in the beach film The Swinging Summer in 1965. That same year, she won a Deb Star while her Foe in the Life magazine layout called The End of the Great Girl Drought created a buzz around town, which she was noticed by her wife and producer Sol David, who recommended by her to 20th Century Fox. With the help of Curtis, she landed a contract. She agreed to a 7-year non-exclusive contract, 5 pictures over the next 5 years, and 2 floaters. Studio executives talked to her about changing her name to Debbie. They thought Raquel would be hard to pronounce, but she refused their request. Okay, she wanted her real name. She stuck with Raquel Welch. Okay, she wanted to cast in the leading role in the sci-fi film Fantastic Voyage in 1966. Okay? When she portrayed a member of the medical terms that is modified and jetted into the body of a injured scientist, and the mission to save his life. The film was a hit and made her a star. Fox Long Welch, the Hammer Studios in Britain, where she starred in 1 million years BC in the same year, 1956. A remake of Hal Welch's film 1 million BC in 1940. Holy costume was a two-piece deerskin bikini. Okay? She just was described as wearing mankind's first bikini, and the fur bikini was described as a definitive look in the 60s. The New York Times called her in its review of the film, which was released in the UK in 1966 and the US in 1967. A marvelous briefing moment with womankind. Excuse me. Anyway, Margaret said, although she had only had 3 lines in the film, her motion figures in the fur bikini made her a star, and the dream girl of millions of young moviegoers. Okay, public still of her, this bikini became a best-selling poster and turned her into an innocent pin-up girl. Okay. The film raised Welch's stature in the leading S word, I'm not going to say in the stream, simple, of the era. In 2011, Time Magazine listed Welch BC bikini in the top 10 bikinis of pop culture, okay? In 1966, same year as it follows, Welch stars Matteo Mastroianni in the Italian film Shoot Long Horror, Let Me Louder, I Don't Understand, for Joseph E. Levay. That same year, she appeared in the film, which I'm not going to say the S word in it, SQ. But anyway, Corette. Okay, whatever that was. As Elena in the segment Fata Elena. She was also the only American in the cast in the anthology film, The Oldest Profession, in 1957. Her segment was directed by Michael, okay, the P word. I'm not going to say her last name. I'm not going to pronounce it. Sorry. In Italy, she also appeared in the heist film for MGM, The Biggest Bundle of Them All, in 1968. She also co-starred Edward G. Robinson, who said Welch must say she had a quiet body. Wow. She have also been a proponent of the Good Public Campaign. I hope she lives up to be good because her body will also take you so far. Okay. Her, in the 1967 until 1979, and this had to be the part where I have to talk about this, okay? Her first starring vehicle, the British Melody Blessy style spy film, from 1967, was filmed in Spain for 20th Century Fox. Second unit director Peter Max said that Welch said this was at the time excuse me. Anyway, quite an experience. You sound like one of those American drum majorettes. Excuse me. But she tried very hard and went to CD Russia each day. Gradually improving. Who's this dumb broad? People used to say, but I said you wait. I bet she make it. I like her very much because she's just such a journey person. She had a beautiful body, which always helps. Welch also said her role was a blown-up Barbie doll. Wow. Reviewing her performance, the Los Angeles Times film critic said this. Each new Rachel Welch picture brings future proof that when Maria Montez died but they didn't break the mold. Like Maria, Rachel Wakewell, when I pronounce her name, sorry, can't act from here to there. But both ladies seem to have been born to pre-photograph. This statues of them of spy pictures. At this stage, Welch owned Fox 4 films. At one of the year, she and Curtis also established their own production company, Kurt Westy. Have announced it. It kind of reminds me of Destiny with style. But anyway, Curtis well. Makes more sense. But Fox wanted Welch to play Jennifer in the adoption of Violent Dolls, but she refused. Wanted to play the role of Nellie Aurelia. Okay? Still was not interested. Casting Patty Duke, okay? Sharon Tate played Jennifer North. Wow. In England, she appeared as Lost. In Troy in the Pierre Cook Dolly Moore comedy, Bezazzle in 1967, and its swinging 60s retelling of Foz Legend. It was popular as a western. Bezazzle in 1968, same year and was shot in Del Rio, Texas, in the Armado Village. She co-starred with James Stewart and Dee Martin, and I think she's going to stack up alright. Stewart said of Welch. No one's going to shout, wow, it's Anne Bancroft all over again, said Welch of her performance. But at least I'm not I'm not going to say this way, a pot anyway. Running off the half naked all the time. Wow. In 1968, Welch appeared with Frank Sinatra in the detective film Lady Kermit, Samantha Outer. A sequel to the film Tony Rome in 1967. She played a Scarlet Kit Forrest, a romantic interest of Tony Rome. Welch later said witty that she caught the film from time to time, realized that only later that Kit Forrest was an alcoholic. I'm watching this movie and I'm thinking, what the H word, that she's gone. At one point I got the empathy. Oh, she's an alcoholic. I didn't know that. How could I miss that? She probably got so smitten with Sinatra that she forgot to act. I think I was so enamored with Frank Sinatra, someone that I don't know. You know, he's ironic. Anyway, Welch starred in the Freedom Fire Leader and 100 Rifles, okay? In 1969, Western, directed by Tom Grise, okay? Anyway, this buzz internet cable. Oh, I see. Oh, I already have an internet cable. Never mind. Oh yeah, you're talking about this anyway. Oh, Oh yeah. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. I refuse. I already have an internet cable. Never mind. Anyway, moving on. Yeah, you were gonna tell me about this, but I'm a crap. But anyway, never mind. I already have one of those. But anyway, moving on. Next, where is that? Oh yes, it also starred filming Armor Spain. Excuse me. It also starred Jim Brown, Burt Reynolds, and Fernando Lamas. Okay. Film provoked publicly and controversy at the time because it included a love scene between Welch and Brown. Wow. Because they breaks Hollywood's taboo against on-screen internationally anti-monstrosity. Wow. The film was remembered the spectacular shower scene in which Welch described the shoulders of soldiers on the... Excuse me. Anyway, in the train by taking a shot of the water tower along the tracks. The director Grice tried to hard to convince Welch to do the scene naked. Wow, but she refused. It was one of the many instances Welch said going. I'm not gonna say the N word. Sorry, Nude. Anyway, on screen and push back for years against producers who wanted her to act post Nude. How do you pronounce this word? Sorry. In the same year, 1969, Welsh also started to throw up and has a supporting role in the dark comedy, The Magic Kristen. Okay, makes sense in any way. Welsh's most controversial role came in Mara Breckenridge in 1970. Okay, she took roles in the film's transsexual arena scene in the attempt to be taken seriously as an actress. The production was characterized by a bonding between Welch and Mae West, who walked out of the film for 3 days. The film was based on Gore Vidal's controversial bestseller The Man's Who Was Become the Woman Throughout Surgery. The film's producer Robert Pryor stated that if a man was going to become a woman, he would want to become the most beautiful woman in the planet. He would become Rachel Welch, okay? Her looks and fame led Playboy to dub her the most desired woman in the 70s. Welch presented the Academy Awards ceremony several times during the 70s due to her popularity. She accepted to become the Best Supporting Actress Oscar on behalf of the fellow actress Goldie Hawn, when Hawn could not be there to accept it. Wow. On April 26, 1970, CBS released her television special, Wake Well. On the day of the premiere, the show received the number 51% of the share of the national ARB ratings. Wow. And an overnight New York Nestling rating of 58% share. Also that year, Welch starred in The Beloved, which she produced and filmed in Cyprus. In 1971, she also had the lead role in Hanny Carter, a Western film produced by Tigan and Kurtwell, okay, which was shot in Spain, okay. Welch was also one of the few actresses and one of the earliest who had a lead role in Western film, okay. Hanny Carter was a silent film happened influence on later revenge films, okay, with director Quentin Tarantino cited as a preparation of his 2003 film Kill Bill Volume 1. The following year, in 1932, Welch appeared in the film Kansas City Bomber, in which she played a single mother in roller derby, star Simon the Ballots, her personal life, and her personal professional benedictions. She also had a cameo in Bluebird. Welch's performance in Kansas City Bomber garnered attention, with Life magazine moving her into high springs and wheels. Okay. However, production was halted for 6 weeks when Welch broke her wrist when performing some of their own stunts. During the hiatus, she traveled to Budapest to film her cameo in Bluebird. Wow. Despite not being considered a commercial success, Kansas City Bomber was praised to be the expedition of gender relations in the early 70s. In 1973, Welch added in 2 films, The Last of Stella and The Three Musketeers. She wasn't one of the outer. And the following year, she appeared in Four Musketeers. In 1975, Welch appeared at Wild Party, and also performed a duet with Cher, singing I'm a Woman, and on the episode of The Cher Show. In 1977, Welch also acted in the French film Animal, co-starring with Jean-Paul Belmondo. Okay. She also starred in the British adventure film The Prince and the Pauper, which I read during bedtime stories earlier. But anyway, based on the book by Mark Twain. But anyway, just a Chick-fil-A dish, by the way. But anyway, Welsh made a guest appearance on the Muppet Show around 1978, where she sang "I'm a Woman" with Miss Piggy. The following year, Welsh guest starred as Captain Nevada, an alien who bounty hunter or something like that, in an episode of Mork and Mindy titled "Mork versus the Notorious," something like that. Now, her 5 years look like this, from 1980 to 2023. Significant role projects in later years. Television. In 1982, Welsh starred in the Western television film The Legend of Rockstar Woman. Bill is her first television movie dramatic debut. Okay? Welsh played a 19th century Native American woman in Montana. In the summer of 1982, Welsh was among the candidates who served the role of Alexis Clarendon, how to pronounce it, on the ABC primetime drama Dynasty, along with Elizabeth Taylor and Sylvia Loren, before producer Sarah and Joan Collins. In 1987, Welsh starred in the television drama Right to Die, and her glamorous role that she portrayed a college professor and mother of two stricken with low Gren's disease, and has to die with dignity. Welsh starred in television films such as Shanna in the Small Town in 1988, Trouble in Paradise in 1989, and Torch Song in 1993. In the year I was born, 1995, she was a guest star in Lewis and Clark, The New Adventures of Superman, in the season 2 episode Top Copy, okay? Welsh also played a television reporter and session with friends to expose Clark's ability as Superman. In 1996, Welsh joined the cast of the nighttime soap opera Central Park West, after CBS had already slated it for cancellation. As career Darren Star made a final attempt to save the show by boosting its ratings later this first season. She was guest star in the American comedy series Sabrina the Teenage Witch in 1997, playing Sabrina's flamboyant Aunt Felicia for the realm called the Predominant Paradigm. How pronounce it? Anyway, Welsh acted in the 8th season finale of the comedy series Seinfeld, titled The Summer of Good George in 1997, playing an extraordinary and highly temperamental version of herself. In the episode rated by Zach Tulis as one of the top 10 episodes of Seinfeld, series character Kramer is forced to fire Welsh for the lead role in the fictional Tony Award-winning musical, while the character Emily, something like that, is getting the fight cat with her after a chance to encounter on the street. Entertainment Weekly wrote, by delivering a pitch-perfect performance, the fire-breathing Parma Donna, Welsh also poked for fun of her explanation. Fairly earned or not, for being difficult to work with. In 2002, Welsh co-worked with star with PBS series American Family, a story about Mexican-American family in East Los Angeles, with Edward like James Olmos, something like that. Hello as Aunt Dora. Get it? Aunt Dora? Anyway, the drama queen of a family. Anyway, marked the first time in a 4-year career that Welsh has acknowledged her earned her as a Latina, okay? In 2008, Welsh appeared Welcome the Captain on CBS, playing a story actress. According to one critic, she was spoofing herself. In 2015, she portrayed Miss Sally Mae Anderson in the television drama The Ultimate Legacy. More recently, Welsh appeared in the sitcom titled Date My Dad, which she united with Robert Wagner. Okay? On screen, 4 decades after starting together, the biggest bundle of them all. His later years in the film began when Welsh was doing the star in 1982 adoption of John Steinbeck's comedy role. They were abruptly fired by the producers a few weeks into the production. The studios claimed that she was not living her contract by refusing early morning rehearsals, but was replaced by Deborah Winger. Welsh sued MGM for breach of contract. Studios executives claimed that in testimony, for reasons Welsh was following through the trial, was that she was an actress over 40 generous actresses. The age range cannot get this role anymore. Anyway, Welsh evidence his trial was proven the controversy to falsely blame her for the film's budget problems and delays. The jury said that Welsh she wanted $10.8 million budget against MGM in 1986. Despite the win, Welsh wished the role episode did not have her happen. I just want to clear my production and get back to my work. My work in the movies, she said, but she was blackmailed by the industry, and the incident had affected her film career on the big screen from that moment on. In 1994, Welsh did a cameo appearance in Naked Gun 33 plus 1/3, the final install, in the scene where the late Leslie Nielsen's character crashes the Academy Awards. In 2001, she had a cameo in the comedy film Legally Blonde with Leslie Witherspoon, playing a wealthy ex-wife in court. Also that year, Welsh appeared in Tortilla Soup, a family comedy drama inspired by Ang Lee's Eat, Drink, Man, Woman. Played Hortensia, a dramatic mother, demanded to marry the master chef who thinks he's losing his sense of smell and taste. Welsh starred in Forget About It in 2006, a romantic comedy which Burt Reynolds, Robert Loggia, and Charles Durning completed for her affection. She played a single billionaire grandmother in the romantic comedy Hobby Aladdin Lover in 2017. And our stage, okay? In December of 1972, Welsh made a nightclub debut in the Las Vegas Hilton. Her act preceded Elvis Presley's, okay? Over the next decade, she took her nightclub act to other ventures, okay? Venues. She started television specials featuring her singing and dancing. She released a dance single, This Girl's Back in Town, which peaked at number 29 in the Billboard's Next Club charts in 1988. Along with the music video, that is. In 1981 December, Welsh starred on Broadway in Woman of the Year for 2 weeks, filling for Warren Bacall, something like that, but the title of Bacall was on vacation. Critics was so excited about Welsh performance. She was invited back to perform in the role again for 6 months in 1982. In 1997, Welsh starred at Broadway on Victor and Victoria, following Julie Andrews and Lisa Medale. Julie Garland's darling, that is, Lisa Medale. Anyway, in the title role. Fear critic Jamie Portman wrote that her glamour made Welsh scary believable. The variable Victoria and totally unbelievable. And the swangable, toxic Victor. Okay, wow. But she is at least earned her high marks of bravado. for attempt to breathe life into the begotten musical version of Victor and Victoria, something like that. I don't know. Achievements Awards. In 1989, Welsh won a Gold Globe Award for Best Motion Picture Actress in a Musical Comedy for Three Musketeers. She also was nominated for Golden Globe Award for her performance in the television drama Ripe to Die in 1987. In 1996, Welsh also received a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame at 7,021. Hollywood Boulevard in 2001. In 2001, she was awarded the Imogen Foundation Lifetime Achievement Award for positive protection of American Latin image for her career. In 2012, the Film Society of Lincoln Center presented a special perspective of films of Welsh noir Read here. Her beauty and business career began when the Rachel Welsh Toy Beauty and Fitness Program book and videos were first released in 1984. Wow. Okay, that makes more sense. Anyway, the book written by Welsh was photographed by Andre Winefield. It includes a Hatha Yoga fitness program. Her views were healthy, living okay, it makes more sense. Anyway. Okay. Excuse me. Anyway, includes a Harvard Yoga fitness program. Her views on healthy living and retardation, as well as a beauty and personal lifestyle. The multi-program collection of fitness and yoga videos produced and directed by Andre Winfield. As businesswoman, Welsh received with her signature line of wigs. Okay? She also began a jewelry and skincare line. Although none of those winners compared to the successor wig collection, Hair You Wear, in January 2007, Welsh was selected the newest face of MAC Cosmetics. Okay? Beauty Icon series. Her line features several limited edition makeup shades in glossy black and tiger print packaging. The tiger print motif of the collection celebrities Welsh of fine and feminist images. Strong and wild yet sturdy and historic. A personal beauty. Again, sorry, I cannot pronounce this word. Sorry. McGime, something like that. Which kept her looking good in her old age. Including installment from alcohol and tobacco, daily yoga, and mustering with bad bomb, something like that. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Her personal life, okay? Makes sense in any way. Marriages and relationships, okay? Welsh, married her high school sweetheart, James Welsh, on May 8th, 1959. With whom she had two children. Donald Welsh, born November 6th, 1959. And Martina, Welch, born December 26th, 1961. James and Marco Welch separated in 1952 and divorced in 1964. She retained Welch's last name as her total death. When she married producer Patrick Curtis in 1967, divorced him in 1972. During the shooting of the film 100 Riffles in Spain in 1968, Welch had an affair with Spanish actor Sancho Gracia, who had a small role in the film. Welch's husband, upon finding out about the affair, chased Garcia at gunpoint through the hotel while they're staying in a Gazoo, I pronounce it. Ugh. Anyway, Welch also affared another Spanish actor, Aldo Starbull during the shooting. In 1980, she married producer Andre Weinfeld. Divorced him in 1990. Will wed Richard Palmer, owner of the Marbury Street Pizzeria, in 1999. Then they separated him in 2003, later divorced. Welsh said she would not remarry. Yeah, exactly. Public image. While her image in the 1960s was towards S-word, I'm not going to say, temperance, Welsh's private life was quite different. Welsh once famously said, "What I do on the screen is not be acquired with what I do in my private life. Privately, I understand and dislike a hoopla." Exactly. She also admitted, I was not brought up be a S-word symbol, nor is it in my nature to be once. Okay. The fact is, I become one of probably the loveliest, most glamorous, and fortunate misunderstanding. Welsh posted it from Playboy 1989, where she never did a fully NUDE shoot. Hugh Hefner later wrote, "Rachel Welch, one of the last of the classic S-word, I'm not going to say, symbols, came from the era when you could be considered to be a S-word. I'm not going to say that. But anyway, woman in the world walk without taking your clothes off." Wow. She declined the complete N-word. I'm not going to say that. It's just disgusting. I yield gratefully. The pictures prove her point. The Welsh refused to take off her clothes off on screen and pose naked throughout her career, spanning 5 decades, saying it was the way she was brought up. Her daughter Tatney also appeared on the cover of Playboy on the November 1995 issue, and the N-word, I'm not going to say that in the street. It's just so disgusting. But anyway, Portugal inside it. It is so nasty. Anyway, political views. In 2014, during the appearance of O'Reilly Factor, Welsh described herself as being the conservative side, striding to my mother's Midwestern values. During the Vietnam War, Welsh showed her support to the troops of United Service Organizations, USO for short, shows, often appearing with Bob Hope. She died on February 15th, 2023. Excuse me, anyway. At her home in Los Angeles, following a brief illness. She was 82 years old. I have misspoke years wrong. But anyway, her legacy began with this. Welsh appeared to transform America's female idol in their current state. Her beautiful looks and admirers make her the definite 1960s-1970s S-word icon, rather than a blonde bombshell in the late 50s. It's traveled by the late Marion Monroe say, "If you watch this, Mom," and Uncle Kevin, this for you guys, "Happy birthday, Mr. President." But anyway, Jane Mansfield and others. Welsh became a star in the mid-60s and was a Scottish, Barney, and Summery. I'm not going to say this word, sorry. Countless publicly exposed helped to popularize her image. Dressed up in the 1960s, 1970s fashion trends. Welsh and other actresses also made her big hair popular. Wow. Now, in popular culture, Welsh is memorized in the 1970s song Rachel Welsh by Shel Silverstein. In the 1971 song One the Way by country music legend Walter Lynn. One of the most mentioned the Unknown Stuntman, the theme song The Fall God, starring Lee Majors, who was also recorded the song. She also mentioned the Al Jarreau song Love Is Real, the Grammy-winning 1980s album This Time, where Jarreau sings with Quell and Redford on the tops. In the 1994 film, Sarek sang Redemption, the poster that Andy the frenzy up and out the head in this prison cell, while the time of escape was a famous pin-up image of Welch in 1 million years BC, before the mountains escape was being realized. The one refers to Welch's fuzzy britches. Now, there's a lot to deal with here in this one, so and she has 2 books. Waquel, the Waquel Welch, the Billy Fitness Program, and Waquel but on the coverage. My next depth topic has to do with Stella Stevens, okay? Best known as the Estrella Eggleston, okay? She was an American actress. She began her acting career in 1959 and starred in the most popular films as Girls, Girls, Girls in 1962, The Night Professor in 1963, The Courtship of Eddie Sparber in 1960 in the same year, The Silencers in 1966, Where Angels Go, Trouble Falls in 1968, The Ballad of Cable Hodge in 1970, The Frozen Adventure in 1972. Stephen also appears in a number of television series, miniseries, and movies, including Alfred Hitchcock Presents, both in 1960 and 1988, Bonanza in 1960, The Love Boat, both in 1977 and 1983, Heart to Heart in 1979, Newhart in 1983, Mercy Road in 1985, Madam P.I. in 1986, Highlander series in the year I was born, and 20 gold years in 2006. In 1960, she won a Golden Globe Award for New Star of the Year actress. She also had worked as a film producer, director, and writer. She also in Playboy picture roles and was Playmate for the month of January of 1960. She was born Estelle Eggleston on October 1st, 1948 in Yazoo City, Mississippi. She's the only child of Thomas L. Eggleston and the insurance salesman and his wife, Estelle, he called Eggleston, something like that. I don't know. A nurse, sometimes called nicknamed Dolby. Okay? One of her great-grandfathers, Henry Clay Tyler, an early settler from Boston. If you watch this, David, Boston. Anyway, and the jeweler who gave her Yazoo City courthouse called me its clock. Wow. When Stephen was 4, her parents moved to Memphis, Tennessee. Yeah, as I mentioned earlier in the last topic on Waco 12. Anyway, where they live at Kernan Road near Highland Street. She attended, 2 last topics. Anyway, moving on. She attended St. Catholic School on Highland Street and Stars Heart School on Jefferson Avenue. Finished her final year of high school in 1955 and the Memphis Evening School at Memphis Tech School, High School, something like that. I don't know. We'll see. At the age of 16, she married an electrician, Noble Herman Stevens, on December 3rd, 1954, in Holly Springs, Mississippi, but moved to Memphis. When their only child, Herman Andrew Stevens, would become actor-producer Andrew Stevens, was born June 10th, 1955. The couple divorced in 1957 while studying at the Memphis State College. Stella became interested in acting and modeling. According to her autobiography, her schooling in Memphis included a couple of years in Memphis State University, where she was noticed in the school play Bus Stop. The Memphis Plus Cinema Review of Black Performers in Memphis sparked her career. Her film career began, because it's a Playboy thing in 1960 in January. Anyway, her film career began when she made her film debut in Stay One For Me. Anyway, in 1959. Anyway, a modest musical produced by and starring Bing Crosby, according to the appearing in the Modern World as a chorus girl. Anyway, Stevens' contract with 20th Century Fox just dropped after 6 months. After winning the role of A Passion Blonde, climax in the musical Lil Abner, 1959, same year anyway, she signed a contract with Paramount Pictures. From 1959 to 1963, in 1960, she won a Golden Globe Award as New Star of the Year actress for performance in Stay One for Me, sharing the decision of Philip Commerce, Tuesday Wield, Angie Dickinson, and Janet Margot. In January 1960, she produced Playboy magazine's Playmate of the Month, and was also featured on Playboy Credentials in 1965 and 1968, respectively. She's also included Playboy's 100, I'm not going to say the S word again, but anyway, Stars of the 20th Century, appeared number 27. During the 1960s, she also won the most photographed woman in the world. In 1961, she starred opposite Bobby Darin and John Jarvis at Cabinet Anyway, 28 Blues. In 1962, she starred opposite Elvis Presley in Girls, Girls, Girls. The following year, she appeared in 2 successful comedy films, Jerry Lewis' Night Professor in 1963, and student love interest Cicella Puri and Vincent Medley's Courtship Ace Barber in 1963, same year. Anyway, playing the would-be Miss Matam Beauty Queen. In 1964, she signed a contract with Columbia Pictures from 1964 to 1968. Following appearance in Simon in 1965 and Secret of Success, My Success in the same year, Stevens starred as an S-word, I'm not going to say anyway, but clumsy government agent opposite D. Martin. Matt Helm, Spice Booth, Silencers, which I said before, in 1986. Her final film for Columbia was Where Angels Go, Trouble Falls, in the same movie that Rachel Welch was in, anyway, in 1968, where she played her sister George. In 1970, Stevens starred opposite Jason Roberts in Stam Peckinpah's The Spells at Cable Hodge, stuff like that, which she received positive reviews. In his review in the New York Times, Roger Greenspan wrote, "But it's Estella Stevens. At last in the role good enough for her, whose most wonderfully stunning and enlightens this action." In 1972, she could co-star with Jim Brown in Black Swan Slayer. Okay, later that year, co-starring in Iowa Allen's hugely successful disaster film, The Brilliant Adventure, starring Gene Hackman, the late Ernest Borgnine, Riley McDonald, and Sherry Winters, the late Sherry Winters, that is, who later portrayed Crystal in Frankie Bass's Frosty's Winter Wonderland and Rudolph Frosty's Christmas July, that is. Stevens played a role in Linda Wago, okay? The freshly outspoken ex-personal wife of Borgnine's character. In 1986, she appeared in Monster in the Closet. Anyway, although she continued to appear in feature-length films for the next 4 decades, Stevens shifted her focus on her career in television series, miniseries, and movies. Okay? Her television career began when she was at the top of television series in the 1960s, including Alfred Hitchcock Presents in the same year, 1960, General Electric Fear, 1960 and 1961, and Ben Casey, 1964. One of her earliest television appearances was a critically acclaimed 1960 episode of Bonanza called Silent Thunder, playing a deaf mute. In the early 1970s, she began working regularly on television series, such miniseries and movies. She appeared on episodes of such popular series such as Bannock in 1973, Police Story in 1975. So as a pilot films for Wonder Woman in 1975, same year anyway, The Boss Bobo in 1977, and Heart to Heart in 1979. In the same year, She appeared along with her son Andrew Stevens in the Oregon Trial in 1937 episode Hannah's Girl. In the 80s, she continued to work regularly in the series such as New Heart in 1983, The Love Boat in 1983, Fantasy Island in 1983, same year anyway. These are 3 same years. Anyway, Highlight to Heaven in 1984, Night Court in the same year, Mercy Road in 1985, Magnum P.I. in 1986, Father Darling Mysteries in 1987. Stevens appeared in 34 episodes in primetime soap opera Flamingo Row from 1981 to 1982 as Luke Sanders, the Rover Magnum of the Bravo. From 1989 to 1990, she has also roles as Sandra Barbara and as Phyllis Blake. Her string of appearances in popular television series continued in the 90s. As a columnist, with a columnist in 1993, Brooks Law in 94, highlighting the series I Was Born in 95, Silk Stockings in 1996, and Joe Hospital of 96 and 99. She also appeared in career acclaimed miniseries in The Cold Blood in 1996. Her television career continued in the 2000s when she appeared in the episode 20 Gold Years in 2006. Initial work began with this in the 60s. Okay, Stevens was a member of the 5-voice vocal instrument called Skipjacks. That group was known for performing the theme songs for the television programs such as The Flintstones and The Patty Duke Show. Stevens also appeared in several stage productions, even a touring production, the all-female version of Neil Simon's The All-Cover episode opposite St. Davis. Stevens played the Oscar Madison character. She produced and directed 2 films, The Ranch in 1989 and The American Heroine in 1979. In 1999, she co-wrote a novel, Razzle Dazzle, about a Memphis-born singer named Johnny Galt. Her personal life. In 1976, Stevens purchased a ranch in Memphis Valley near Colin, Washington, on the eastern edge of the Cascade Mountains. She also opened an art gallery and bakery in the nearby small town Twips, Washington. In 1983, Stevens began a long-term relationship with rock guitarist Bob Koek. A little over a year later, he moved to Stevens' Beverly Hills home, something like that. In March 2016, Koek and Stevens sold a long-time Beverly Hills home, and she moved to a long-term Abbott's Care factory in Los Angeles. Koek has often visited her there until his death in May 28, 2020. She passed away on February, as graduated today, for a long bout of Alzheimer's disease. She was 84 years old. My next dev topic has to do with Tim Almer. Now, that's going to mention about rock and roll and heavy metal. Now, Tiffany L. Almer was a American heavy metal singer. He was best known as a vocalist for professional metal band Paria. He first worked with Chuck Stormier and Control Denied. He was born on September 4th, 1963 in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. He was a vocalist since 1985 with the band 313. Okay? Then he joined the band Triple X and released an album with them. He joined Psycho Scream with his bandmate Jim Dolphia. He introduced him to music of Chuck Squire and his band Death. Squire was heard Andre's voice on Psycho Scream. You can contact him from the bandmate Jim Dolphia. After a 3-song audition, he joined Squire's new band Control Denied and is a vocalist. It was known as strong vocals in that band. His word begins with this. Imer's band Triple X won the Pittsburgh Music Awards and the Best Musical Metal Awards Metal Band in 1990. It's the first mega original band to be awarded national sponsorship. It was from Amscher Bosch, Budweiser, Amscher Bosch. Till was also voted Vocalist of the Year in the year's polls, many of the Pittsburgh tri-state areas rock and entertainment publications. He died Valentine's Day. He was 59 years old. Not sure the death causes. Anyway, my next topic has to do with Tom Luddy. He was born on June 4th, 1943 in New York City. He was an American film producer and the co-founder of the Toyota Film Festival. He was a long-time associated with the production company American Zoetrope. He has been member of the jury of 11 Moscow International Film Festival, the 38th Berlin International Film Festival, and 1993 Cannes Film Festival. He was in so many films. He's not so many films in the least. He was associate producer in 1980 in Weyerhaeuser Eat His Shoe, and producer on 2 films in 1980 and Butterfly. Marshmallow Live in 4 chapters in 1985. Uncredited and one of the associate producer in King Lear in 1987. And Tough Guys Don't Dance, its executive producer in 1987. Marshmallow in 1988 is executive producer. That's gonna be a lot. That's gonna be like a lot to read. So, unfortunately, I'm not gonna read some of them. And he was in one more film I had to read, Secret Garden in 1993, as a producer. One of them, which he was in, by the way, which I have to read up right now, by the way, is a fantasy drama film. And before I read Passing Away, it was released on August 13th, 1993. It was directed by Angus Rosalia Holland. Okay, now it stars the following. Okay, it was a Warner Brothers Pictures film. Okay, it was starred the following: Kate Montgomery as Mary Lennox, and Highland Paws as Colin Craven. Now these people seen here were, I don't know what to do. There's a lot to deal with in this movie, but Secret Garden, and not really count as this. No, not this 1994 movie. This is from the ABC Weekend Special in 1997 to 1997. So there you go. But we're talking about the 1993 movie scene here. But anyway, he died in Berkeley, California after battling long illness on February 13th, 2023. He was 79 years old. And my last death topic. This is going to be the last one I'm going to read. And boy, it was terrifying. You will not regret it. It has to do with Austin Majors. Okay? He was an American actor. He was born November 23rd, 1995. The year I was born. In California. He was then known for playing Tio Stockwitz in the series NYPD Blue and voicing Young Jim in the film Treasure Planet, and was part of the role for and Jim Hawkins. Anyway, and he died in Los Angeles on February 21st. February 11th, 2023. Excuse me. He was 27 years old. Now, we're going to do a moment of silence in regards to these 6 people right now. Thank you. Recipes to 6 people. Now, I'm gonna go over my next topic, okay? And I have no words to describe Austin Majors at the moment. What are you gonna say about the remix? Where are you? Hang on, quit the. Okay. Yeah, it has to do with Barney, okay? Barney the dinosaur, okay? And let me just say this, okay? Barney franchise getting relaunched by Mattel with new animated series set for next year, okay? Mattel's doing a full overhaul with recently launching Barney the Dinosaur with new animated preschool TV series set to debut worldwide in 2024, okay? Along with the comparison revalidation of the Span film, YouTube content and music, and a full range of kids' products including toys, books, clothing, and more, apparel and accessories for adult fans like me, featuring classic Barney, like I'm a huge fan of, by the way, also part of the mix. New animated TV series will center around the mimics Purple Dinosaur, my childhood favorite, and Friends. It introduces new audiences, the route while Barney through the music field, the adventures, feature center of love, community encouragement. The series was produced by Curtis Entertainment and Vibes, and it was produced by Fred Soley and Christopher Keegan from Mattel Television, and Colin Baum and Pam Westman from Nevada. Recently relaunched Mattel properties include its Monster High property for 1980s Master of the Universe franchise, both with new content and a man presentation for something like Cartoon Explosion. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. Barney's message of love and kindness has stood the test of time. Josh Sherman, chief franchise officer and global head of consumer products Mattel, said, what's happening to the nostalgia generation who grew up with Barney like me. Now parents themselves and introduced an comedy Purple Dinosaur, the new generation of kids and families around the world across content and products and experiences. Okay? In creating the new series, it was important to us that we properly reflect the world that kids today live in. So that the series can deliver meaningfully lessons about navigating it, said Fred Story, SVP and General Manager of Mattel Television. With our modern take of Barney, we hope to inspire the next generation to listen, care, and dream big. Wow. We think that parents, many of whom will fondly remember the original Barney from their own childhoods, we love the show as well. Now, the next topic saddens me is the next one. I'm not going to say, it's probably from TMZ. Okay? Because that one mistake cost Real One lots of dollars because of my screw-ups. Yeah, exactly. Anyway, now, this is going to get interesting. Now, Barney, No Love from the Purple Dinosaur, new look slammed by internet. Now, I was like, wow, this had to be not interesting. Okay? Barney's back with a brand new look, but not everyone is feeling the digital makeover. Dragon reboot character all across the internet. Mattel Television made a major announcement Monday, revealing the throwback show Barney and Friends making a comeback. The company has also showed up the brand new Barney from the reimagined franchise. However, the new improved Barney said to officially debut in 2024 could isn't send well the mandatory folks of social media like I am. One user wrote, "That ain't Barney, bruh. That they did my man's dirty." Oh man. Another said, "Why does Barney look like he's sky high crack on cocaine? Jesus." That face is unsaid in the H word. I'm not going to say in the string. But anyway, Demi Lovato got her star in Barney in the early 2000s and her mom, Diana Garcia had also something to say about the new look. Oh man, I hate change. And it just laughing in tears. Anyway, born in France, debuted in 1992 and aired all the way until November 2010. Now Mattel says that Barney Reboot has expanded to film, YouTube, and music. In addition to television series, a wide range of kids' products, which includes toys, books, and clothing. So while Barney can make saying I love you, you love me, the internet doesn't seem to feel the same, unfortunately. So, to me, it's just my childhood. I love it coming back. It's just I need to watch it again. It's just comparing those two. I'm gonna love it again. It's just all I have to say. That's just me. My next topic has to do with death. If you watch this remix, for you, buddy. Anyway, after 28 years, and oh my god, it's gonna get weird. Microsoft Internet Explorer officially retires from all devices. My god. Anyway, Microsoft said that the browser was retired after an hour of support, yet previously accessible on Windows 10. Now, there is no more Internet Explorer. Jesus. Microsoft said it's a permanently disabled Internet Explorer 11 on user editions of Windows 10 after stating that last year that will phase out the outdated browser. Wow. Microsoft said that the browser was retired and out of support, yet it was previously unavailable on Windows 10. Microsoft switched its new Edge browser, which, first of all, I'm not a huge fan of Edge, and secondly, I'm a Mac user, by the way. Therefore, Windows 11 never came pre-installed with Internet Explorer. Wow. Following end of life upgrade with previous versions of Windows, which will disable Internet Explorer 11. Finally, for systems include Windows 10 Home, Pro, Enterprise, Edu, and IoT, was confirmed by Microsoft in December of last year. Internet Explorer compatibility for Windows 11 versions was already shut down by Microsoft on June 15th, 2022. Wow, sad as me, I know. Although it kept operational for older versions of Windows used by companies, the December notice serves as last caution as businesses upgrade to Microsoft Edge. The company's most recent browser are at risk of having their own operation interrupted completely. It says on Twitter on both of these pages, one is in Spanish, whatever language that is, the other one's not. So, and Product Hunt says this. It might be the day of love. Microsoft is officially divorcing Internet Explorer today. Microsoft Legion updated the Windows 10 users that will make Internet Explorer default and have an error and shoot it by a gun. Jesus. Edge CPU angry on Windows. Edge is on Mac. Oh wow, okay. And it's a default user on Xbox Series S and X. Okay, this one. End of era. Internet Explorer has officially reached its end of life. Of opening and support respect you to win Microsoft Edge. Says by Derek Von Venom on Son Parody. Anyway, that's a parody for any of those. Anyway, on Twitter. But anyway, a few versions of Windows 10, such as Windows 10 China Government Edition, and Microsoft's long-term sourcing channel for Windows 10 are the ones that will continue to support the browser. As a result of today's upgrade, Internet Explorer will open if you try to access it. Essentially, remove the IE 11 development software for different PC Windows 10 PCs. Administrators and IT managers do not need to take any action today if it previously disabled IE 11 and updated Microsoft Edge before February Valentine's Day this year. The removal of IE 11 visual references, including IE 11 icons, this Windows 10 Start menu, and taskbar is scheduled to be released in June of this year. okay? Despite Internet Explorer 8-year demise, it continued to exist with Microsoft Edge, which have a reload in IE mode, option the text bar to help you get used to using a more recent browser, okay? You may browse web pages and programmees to use outdated scripts and code in Internet Explorer mode in a more stable way. So that's all of that topic. Now let's move on to the next one, which is saddens me. Now, it saddens me to say that Ryan Seacrest is stepping away from Live with Kelly and Ryan in April. Now, sadly, Ryan's spot will be filled by actor Mark Connellis, Kelly Ripa's husband. Now, it just saddens me. I do have one topic for today's episode. One I pee myself. What? Jesus. Oh boy. Oh god. Anyway, New York. Big news coming to the set of Live with Kelly and Ryan this morning. It happened yesterday. During the East Coast airing of the show today, Ryan Seacrest announced he is stepping away from the show in April to concentrate full time on American Idol and other projects. Ryan has co-hosted the show for 6 seasons. Now, he also announced that Ryan's spot will be filled by actor Mark Connellis. Kelly Ripa's husband, Mark, is a fan favorite who has often filled the co-host in the show over the years. Ryan won't be a stranger to the show. He will occasionally come back to guest host. You can see the announcement of Live with Kelly and Ryan. Check here for local listings. My next topic has to do with YouTube, okay? YouTube CEO steps down, serving long-time ties to Google. Now, this is a thank God moment for all of us at YouTube. Thank God for that. But anyway, Susan Skolsky, I haven't announced her last name, a long-time Google executive who played a key role in company's creation, is stepping down as YouTube's CEO after spending the past 9 years running the video site that have reshaped entertainment, culture, and politics. In the email to YouTube employees that shared policy Thursday, the 54-year-old Susan said that she's leaving to start a new chapter focused on my family, health, and personal projects I'm passionate about. She didn't elaborate her plans. Neil Maham, who has been working closely with her for years, will replace her as YouTube CEO. Well, that's bad news for us, thankfully, but, you know. No, I have a topic for real. It's on the Discord. So, anyway, I'll read that after these two last topics. But, yeah. Anyway, although she became one of the most respected female, she's not a respected female, but she's a bad person on YouTube. Unfortunately. Anyway, executives in the male-dominated tech industry, she will also remember as Google's first manhorn. No, it's difficult. It's stupid. Anyway, shortly after Google's co-founder Larry Page and Sherry Bond incorporated their own search engine into a business in 1998, she rented the garbage garage or Menlo Park, California home to them for $1,700 a week. Wow, hold on, we decline that. Anyway, Paige and Brian, both 25 at the time, continued to refine their search engine at her garage for 5 months before moving to Google into a more formal office and later preserved their former landlord to come work at the company. Wow. It would be one of the best decisions of my life, she said, well, in the announcement of her departure. In 2006, Google bought her home to serve as moment to lose in the company now valued at $1.2 trillion. During her career at Google, Brian became her brother-in-law when she married her sister Anne in 2007. She and Brian and Wisconsin divorced in 2015. Wow. I'm surprised. Her departure comes at a time when YouTube is facing one of the most challenging periods since Google's bought what that was then a quirky video site facing widespread complaints about copyright infringement in 2006, but announced price of $1.5 billion. An all-stock deal was a value of $1.76 billion by the time the transaction closed. Although Google was initially described as paying so much for a video service with future appearing to be doubt, it turned out to be a bargain. Besides becoming a cultural phenomenon, after its billions of viewers, YouTube is becoming a financial success with ad revenue totaling $29 billion last year. Wow. That was up to annual ad revenue of $8 billion in 2017 when Google's corporate parent, Alphabet Incorporated, becoming to disclose YouTube's final revenue. But YouTube's ad revenue during the final 6 months of last year dropped 5% from the previous year. First extended downturn that the video web service has shown since Alphabet peeled back at financial certain. Analysts worry the slump will continue this year. One of the reasons Alphabet's stock price has fallen 11% since at least the most recent quarterly report 2 weeks ago. She also was leaving just days before the U.S. Supreme Court is scheduled for hear oral arguments of the case threatening free warming style has been one on YouTube's biggest averages. Wow. The case stems the 2015 death of an American woman killed in Paris during an attack by a prominent state in the incident. That's absurd that victims' families to file a lawsuit, alleging YouTube's Guardian's aid that terrorist group government if the court decides whether or not the tech companies that can be held liable the materials posted on the site. Experts said that the effects that could not be only destroy YouTube or shake up the entire internet. That's because under the U.S. law, internet companies are generally expect on the liberty for the material users post in the networks. Section 230 of the 1996 Commission's Denial Act. It's so part of the Border Telecom Law. Provides a larger legal, safe harbor for internet companies, a possession that YouTube co-founders Chad Harley and Steve Chen seized upon as a opportunity to watch this video site to broadcast yourself, which is great and unique. Anyway, this story's been updated to correct the spelling of the first time of the new YouTube CEO. It's Neil Mahan, not Neil Mahan. That's how you spell it. But anyway, and that's our topic for that's what CEO step down thing. Now let's move on to the last topic. And we'll get to remix this topic and we'll do our thing. Anyway, that has to side for sad news. And that is Bruce Willis. Not his death and everything. But it has to do with Bruce Willis having been diagnosed with frontal dementia, family says. Okay? After Bruce Willis has been diagnosed with frontal dementia, core disease, his family said that the statement posted on Thursday to the website Association of Frontal Dementia, okay? Willis was originally diagnosed with dementia last year. His family said at the time he was stepping away from his acting career as a result. As a family, we want to take this opportunity to thank you for all the outpouring of love, compassion for Bruce over the past 10 months. Your journey of spirit has been overwhelming. We are tremendously grateful for it, the family said Thursday, before giving an update on Willis' condition. Since we announced Bruce's diagnosis and the condition in spring 2022, Bruce's condition has progressed, we will now have a more solid diagnosis for mental dementia known as FTD for short. Continued the statement. It says this on Rumor Wills on Twitter. My family wanted to start by expressing the deepest gratitude for the incredible outpouring of love, support, wonderful stories we all have received for sharing Bruce's electrical diagnosis. In spirit of that, we wanted to give you an update to our beloved husband, father, and friend. Since we're now having a deeper understanding of what he has experiencing. Since we announced Bruce's diagnosis had finished in spring 2022, Bruce's condition is processing. We now have a more severe diagnosis, familial marginal dementia, known as FTD for short. Unfortunately, challenges with cognition are just one symptom of a disease Bruce faces. While it's painful, it's a relief that finally has a clear diagnosis. To read more about this statement and learn more about the disease, please go to the link in our bio. And love, gratitude, ladies of Willis, more. Now, challenges with discrimination are one of the symptoms Willis has faced at FTD, which is a more common form of dementia. It's under people under 60 years old, with more FTD cases occurring during the ages of 45 to 64. According to the FTD, the disease is likely more common than steroids suggested. It's a lesser known that can take years to receive the formal diagnosis, okay? It was sad to me, I know. FTD was I can't pronounce that. Sorry, degenerative brain disorder, characterized by deterioration with frontal and slash or parietal lobes. Okay, according to the AFTD, some of this may include uncharacteristic personality changes, apathy, and unexpected struggles with decision making, speaking, and language combination among the most common presenting symptoms. Okay. When there is currently neither the cure nor treatments available for the condition, the Willis family writes that they hope to have helped change this. As Bruce's conditions advance, we hope that immediate attention can be focused on shining a light on this disease that needs far more awareness and research out of the Willis to always believe in this, using his voice to raise awareness to help others, both and in and out in the public eye. Bruce has always found joy in life, and how it's helped everyone he knows to do the same. Excuse me. The statement concluded. Your concluded compassion, understanding, and respect will enable to help Bruce live as a full as a life as possible. The letter was signed by wife Willis' 5 daughters: Rumor, Scott, Toya, Mabel, and Alien, his wife Emma Hyman Willis, and his ex-wife Demi Moore. That was sad to me. Now, that's all my topics for today. Before we get to our other topics, I'm gonna read you. I'm gonna go ahead and get Remix's topic and see what he's up to in this thing. Remix, what you got for us? Oh, can't read the chat, you know. Hold on for 1 sec. That's good. Okay. Oh yeah, this thing. Okay, makes sense. Very exciting. Okay. And it was one of his topics and wanted me to read. But anyway. Wow. Okay. Oh. Never mind. Okay. Okay. Apple TV released the first trailer of its, shall we say, blockbuster, okay? Busting movie Tetris, based on the original story of the most popular puzzle video game, okay? The movie first premiered itself by Southwest SW for short, Film Festival in March. Apple then released its worldwide streaming service on March 31st. Wow. Starring Blackbird actor Tyron Aronson, I don't even pronounce his last name, who plays American film video game salesman Hank Rogers. Tetris tells the story of Rogers and his mission to serve as distributing rights to the game. Rogers travels to the Soviet Union during the end of the Cold War to meet the inventor. Lexi. Okay, that one I cannot pronounce. Nikita Afrimaz. Okay, I pronounced his last name. Sorry. Soviet software engineer. However, according to communist law, the game belonged to the people of the Soviet Union. So Rogers must nominate directly the Soviet nominee to get the rights. When he set out to bring the game to the world, he enters dangerous web of lies and corruption beyond the Iron Curtain, as well in the film description. Okay, Tetris was created in 1984, and since it had sold over 520 million copies, part of the Tetris company. That is awesome, exciting. That's all I have for now. Yeah, I read. Yeah, going to do rewind radio. That's all for now. Okay, that's all. Okay. Makes sense. And, yep. Makes sense anyway. Yep. You have, that's all your topics, okay? Makes sense. Anyway. Yep. Makes sense, but anyway, we're just get ready for real one way, okay? Okay. You do what you gotta do, and there will be no Watch Disney Plus segment, and we're gonna do some game segment, shall we? So we got for us. And then we're trying to get things ready to go. Okay, just hold on to your blows and butts and everything. Just because, and just getting things situated, and let's see here. Hangman first, and yeah. Let's see here. Single player. Anyway. Not yet. Didn't have any messages yet. That's all he has on the depth topic. Not on the depth topic, but messages thing. But anyway. Let's get back in the show. But anyway. I E A. What is it? 7 dwarves. Oh boy. Sorry, Luke, Wheel 1 radio is now in progress. 2 hours of new music. Okay, there we go. Let's try this again. Freeze the rain. Oh wow, let's try this again. Stars and stage screens together. But yeah, Tetris coming to Apple TV Plus and its radar. But profanity, real virus, many more. It's good. There we go. It'll be out March 31st, 2023. Day that Selena got murdered. Wow. Visual crayon colors the category. I-E-A-O-U. No. Wow. Music and song. Wow. Bandman Skulls is the category. Hustler Visa, baby. Anyway. Oh well. Let's do another game called Push Your Luck. Uh-oh. There we go. It's time to push your luck. Anyway. Lower than 10. 9. Has to be lower than 9. Show us. 7. Free spin. 6. Good. Bank. In second place right now. 13. Good. Of course be lower than 13. Higher than 3. Wow. didn't do right in this game. Anyway. Horse be higher than 1. Show us. Four. Higher than 4. Show us. Seven. Bank. Higher than 4. Here we go. 8. Lower. 1. Of course be higher than 1. Show us. 12. Lower than 12. 5. Good. Higher. Wow, I'm busted. 3. Higher. I did very good. Let's just try this again. Five. Higher. 7. Good. Free spin. Good. Higher than 4. Good. Bank. There we go. Higher than 5, show us. Wow, the perfect fit to do a wipeout. Course be higher than 1, show us. Higher than 3. Lower than 12. See what happens. 9. Bank. Eight. I'm gonna say lower than 8. No idea what this is. Good. 4. Higher. Seven. Good. Let's go ahead and bank. In first place right now. 3. Higher than 3. 4. Good. I'm going to say a lot higher than 4. Oh no. 9. Okay, good. Just go ahead and bank. See what I got for us. Yeah, I forgot the free spin. I think Pedro and I were tied. You know, lower than 11. 2. Good. It'll be higher than 2. 2 opens. 10. Good. Lower. What? Wipe out. I think somebody won. Placing it with the furry, I guess. Anyway, I'm in 5th place now. I'm gonna do it the third time a charm, and this will be it. I'll just say here. Okay, let's say higher. I'm not being dumb with this game, but this is getting more stupid than this. 5. Good. Higher. Good, this game. 6. Good. Free spin. 2. Good. Higher. 12. Good. Think lower than 12. I'm not gonna bank right now. This will be easy. Wipe out again. Yeah, it might be easy. Higher, I don't know. 11, good. Lower. Anybody but 36 would be good. 3, good. Higher than 3. Wipe out. Lower. Yeah. In the chat room below, so happens 9. As far as Cartoon Explosion updates are concerned, lower. Anyway, I'm working super hard on the next new look and feel of Cartoon Explosion and launch this spring. Good. Okay, 7. I'm gonna go ahead and just say, Cartoon Explosion Junior. Brand new look and feel launching somewhere in spring. We're on Junior 2.0. Will be need a new testing, but it gets closer to be finished. Wow. Okay. Okay. Wow. Bank. Okay. Mm-hmm. Of course, be higher than 1. Show us. $12. Good. Lower. $3. Good. $7. Good. Wow. Wipeout on this one. $11. Good. $7. Takes forever to play this game, but anyway. If we have a free spin with me. Lower than 11. 4. Good. Higher than 4. Good. Good. Mm-hmm. 8. Lower. Good thing to have Wipeout. If I was in it, by the way. Lower than 11. Wow, will never wipe out for me in numbers. Anyway. 4. Higher than 4. Wow, another wipeout again. Round 6. Higher than 2. Lower than 12. Never Wipeout. Higher. Yeah. 10. Good. Lower. See if it's lower or if it's higher. 2. Good. Higher. 12. Good. I'm going to say a lot lower. Down. 7. Good. Then I'll probably have to bank. Wow. Those guys aren't good. Okay, low and 11. Show us. 9. Okay. Lower. Wipe out again. It's gonna be a toughie. Looks like I'm in second place again. Of course, be higher than 5. 11. Okay. Lower. I don't know. What? Wipeout. Okay, that's good. Good for computer player, but not for me. 6. Has to be bank for right now, at least. Good, because I'm not going to care around, because I'm not going to be able to do such things like that. Good. Because I'm almost at 1. There we go, 1. Of course, be higher than 1. Show us. 9. Good. That will be a lot lower than 9. 5. Good. Higher than 5. It makes sense to everybody. 8. Good. Bank. I think I'm so close in this game. But I think we'll have to try again once more. Yeah. Yeah, it could remix messages. Okay, I don't know what to do next. Please, getting close to say goodbye to us. Next. Okay, lower than 10. 4. Good. I'm at to say higher than 4. I might use my free spin this one. 9. Good. Lower. 12. What? Oh, man. Some computers will be nearly drifty, guys. But anyway, I should say higher. Should go with the free spin, unfortunately. Good. One of them computer players said lower. Didn't say anything, but anyway. I'll go with the free spin, but that's just me. 12. Lower than a 12. Good. Go with higher than 4. Let's see. Go with the odds. 10. Good. Lower than 10. 6. Good. I think the best idea was to go with the free spin and go with that far. Okay. Good. 11. All of it lower. Good. Because I'm not going to call it quits and say this isn't that far. Okay. Good. 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 1. Lower. Higher than 4. Good. Show us. Not 9, 8, or 7 are good numbers. Good. 9. Good. Lower than 9. Has to be an 8 or 2. 5. I'm going to say higher. If it's a 9, then oh well. Good. 8. Yo, all of it lower. And I'm done. This is a good game, by the way. Nice knowing you. Done it. I cleared the wheel. Ran the wheel. Oh, man. Should have done anyway. I'm in first place right now. 6. I'm going to say higher. I have no idea. 11. Good. This is going to get interesting. Lower than 11. 8. Good. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and bank. And this is going to get more interesting. You know? This is more interesting. Yes! Yes! We did it! Oh man, I got them all, baby. 612. Oh man. In your face, computer players. Now it's finally time for the game segments. Let's say, Pat do game stuff. And, man. And it's time for another game. After this is over, after another. We'll see what happens. Well, we're just supposed to do another game, but oh man, it won't let me load. But you know, let's do deal or no deal. How about that, folks? It just won't let me do another game, such as okay, there we go. Deal or no deal. There we go. Turn it down a little bit. Okay, since today's 17th day of FWO, let's do 17. Let's do 1, 5, 2, 4, no, remember. $1 and 1. Okay, good. 5 on the K's. $750,000. Good. It's terrifying, I know. 200,000. Okay. 2 open the K's. 300,000. Jesus. What are we gonna have ending? Never-ending cases. 500,000? You know what? I'll take a deal after this.
Nice one.
50,000.
Deal or no deal.
Deal,
no
no deal.
deal. That's the spirit. Time for the next
After this
round.
one
Next
thing, we're done.
Nice one.
25,000. This is the rough start. Backwards time. 26, open the case.
Nice one.
10,000. Good. We're gonna go to the left side. Jesus.
Nice one.
A penny. Good.
Excellent. Deal or no deal? Oh, very brave. Time for
23,
the
open the
next
case.
round. Nice one.
2750. Good. 22, open the case.
Oh,
$1 million! You know what? After 2 more cases, we're done.
excellent.
I'm just not happy at this point. 20.
Excellent. Deal or no
But I go down anyway.
Oh, very brave. Time for the next
19.
round. Excellent.
$10. That is good. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more cases. And we got 5 more cases here. So let's see what happens.
Nice one.
$200. Good. 16 over the case.
Excellent.
$1,000.
Deal or no deal? No deal. That's the spirit. Time for the next round. Excellent.
$25. Good. 14 over the case.
Nice one.
$75.
Deal or no deal? No deal. That's the spirit. Time for the next
Oh
round.
boy.
Excellent.
Wow.
Deal or no deal? No deal. That's the spirit. Time for the next round. Nice one. Deal or no
We're
deal?
getting close.
No deal. That's the spirit. Time for the next round. Nice one. Deal or no deal? No deal. That's the spirit. Time for the next round. Nice one. Deal or no deal? No deal.
Yeah! $4,000, baby. Sup, Luke? Happy 16th anniversary OTBM. Well, thanks, Josh. Much appreciated. Yep. But anyway, I don't know if Remix is up to in the Ocean Live Discord live chat, but you know, that's just me. You know, yep. But yep. Anyway, but in all seriousness, well, how's it going with you, Josh? We're almost done with the show, and getting close to finish up game segments, and of course, we're getting close to at least. Let me get my computer glasses at least. Get prepared for do 2 more game segments, and we're no problem. But of course, get prepared for just want to say notes and everything like that, and then updates and everything. Just and your topics and everything. But anyway, enough talk. Let's go ahead and get to the point of the Paris Production Group stuff, shall we? So we got for us. Come on. Love that. Know how this works. Anyway. Open this up and then it's a free $1,000 higher. Sneeze. $2,000 lower. Change the card. It's a queen. Oh boy. $4,000 lower. It's number 6. Change the card. Oh god. I don't need to change the number of cards. It was 7. Jesus. Boy. Lower. It's not bad. You know, I can't change cards or anything, so lower. You know, King's not bad. Lower. It's just one of those stiffy cards. It's a 4. Higher. It's not bad. $10,000. In official money, that is. And we got Super Scratcher and 11. Probably go 13. Super Boober. Strike 1. 12. One more, and it's 25,000. 14. Oh man. Number 9. What? Okay, one more is $100,000. 10. Okay. Clover. Okay. 8. Cherry. 7. Yeah! That's sucky! Oh, baby! Oh, man! Let's review this thing. Strike is in the next real review thing. 6. It didn't help me. It didn't got me. Thank God. It's over. Anyway. Let's get to the number game, which is Danger Call. I'm going to turn this up a little bit so you can all hear it. Come on. Move it. Oh, it's not bad. But anyway, let's go ahead and get the home stretch time and number 3. Wow. 75,001. It is the red. Okay, let me call this up. I mean, I don't know. 7. It's a red. Yo, bro, excuse me. 2. 8 were. Okay. 3 and 9. Misspoke. Okay. One more, and it's 25,000. 4. Come on. Give it. Oh, that's cheating! That's cheating! I'm sorry! Hang on. 10. Hang on. Oh, man. 5. Yeah, I don't know. What's the review card in this that was cheated on? 11! Sorry, I won't do it again. If you want this, Alex, yeah, I don't know what to say next, but I have won this now while I was playing on the home set. That was one of my flaws. Sorry. And let's play a Bouncy Banana Challenge right now. I am not playing around. This is my third Bonzi. You give me 675 bananas. One more Bonzi and I'm out of the game with no prizes whatsoever. Let's do this. Yeah, I'm out of this. Sorry. But anyway, let's play another game. Such as Annotation from the NES and then Tetris. I know how to play Tetris. Anyway. Anyway. I know what this alphabet letter is. E. Sesame Street's budget today by the letter E and the number blank. This so happens, folks. 2 out of the 3. I know this is 1. Sesame Street's budget today by the letter E and the number 1. Also known as the song from Metallica is named 1. clothing. What's this clothing? Oh, I know what this is. This. Or suit. Whatever. I don't know. Yeah, bears all gone. Whatever. Pants. Whatever. Anyone in live chat? I do not know what this is. Sorry, I don't want to ask me this. Oh, I know this is glasses. Okay, good. Rewind, laugh out loud, the number in one math. Exactly, Mix. Natural. I know what this is, but... Oh, I know what this is. Seed. But it's not a seed. It's a rock. It's not a rock either! Why you always do this to me? I got a rock from stupid Charlie Brown sequels. I know what this is! Fire! Excuse me. Anyway, next. It's Lee! Oh! That was stupid! In this natural category. Level 2, well, anyway. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. What is this? What is this? The castle. House, okay. There we go. A happy house. Got it! Oh, that... You! Factory? Seriously? Ah. I know what this says. Cross. Sausage. Okay. Blue puzzle is tool, one of my stepdad's favorite things to do of all time. I think it's a shovel. was easy. Like Blue's Clues, Shovel, and Pail. Anyway, next. Next. Green, Elsham Colors puzzle. Anyway, category is Office. One of, well, yeah, I won't say it. Shut up. I think I know what this is. It's a nail piece. What is it? Nail? It's not even a nail! Shut up, what? Yeah, whatever. I don't know what that piece of office piece is. Sorry. I spelled that, but anyway. I know what this is. Maybe I'll just spell it for you. What is this piece of chair? Yeah. Okay. It's nail! Now I can figure this out. Stapler. Got it. From Stables. Yeah. Beginning. That was easy. Take a look at this.
That was easy.
Exactly. We have a chair array, yeah. I think I know what my least favorite category is. Science. Yeah. That's school subject of mine, but I know what this is. This might be a cassette. Okay, this is a video cassette? Okay, whatever. You're talking video cassette. Oh, I see what you're doing. Got it. Free for pink. Yeah, I know, remix. What you got it? I know this earring. Hold on, that's not how you spell this anyway. Oh man. Take away the shoes. Take you the shoes. And oh my god. Oh man. We were supposed to do RBI baseball because we did it 2 episodes ago, or 3 episodes ago, excuse me. We decided to play another round of Tetris. You know, that's just me. Even though it's one of my favorite type of games ever. So anyway. Wow, it's a double. Okay. Wow, did very good. No, it's not. L-U-T. Let's do level 0 for this one. Uh-oh. Wow. Wow. Let's try another level 5. Wow. Got a lot of points here. Let's do it one more time. And then we'll be done. One more time. That went well. Wow. Well, let's not try it again, but we're wrapping up the show now. And, call it quits for the day. But first of all, let's just say, okay, see, you're not... First of all... Yeah, I have a degree in Microsoft. Sam, YT. Let me concentrate. I did practice in this game, so it was good. It's good to make me feel like playing the game, you know. So it just feels like agreeable right there. You know what I mean? So Josh, no offense, I have to agree with. I'm honestly good at this game, you know. You know, that's just me. Anyway, now before I do notes here, starting Sunday the 19th through around the 25th, I have to get all the things situated for my uploading time limits. We'll begin a marathon, okay? Yeah, I'm a Tetris expert, Sister Makes Plum. Yeah, I agree, yeah. We'll begin a marathon, from such clubs. So there you go. And then we're gonna begin this, okay? So yeah. Anyway, first of all, we got Elsh React episodes 264. Then we got on Penny Game podcast episodes. One which is episode number 25. Then we got 26 on Elsh React episodes 265, Penny Game Podcast, 26. This is all gonna be reruns, followed by 443 of Elder React Remastered, DoorDash Wars Episode 16 Outtake, and then the Dare movie we release on the first thing of the 20th. So be looking out for that, along with Weekend Celebration Episode 146, 47. Also, Sam, you're fine, Josh. Just don't do it again. Takes a lot of skill, patience, and taking time on your warrior. Should probably take the pieces. Yeah, exactly, Josh. I mean, excuse me, remix. Excuse me. Anyway, then we got LGBX 436. Then we got 325 Remastered. Also, it's called Vlogs Episode 25. And then Ripley's. And so forth. There's going to be a lot of projects regarding to these marathons. 455. 312 Pain Game Podcast 42. These 2 episodes that are supposed to happen this week. 313, 405, 317, We Wednesdays and Warburg Wednesdays. LukeJads, and there's been a bunch of LukeJads episodes up until February 23rd, and then we'll do Ripley's on that following Thursday, because I'm going to have to upload FWO in between, make FWO in between at 3 p.m., so be looking out for that. Then on Saturday, it'll be 2 more shows. I'll still have to fix things because Sunday, 26th, it's going to, or Saturday, in between those weekends, will be a huge event. Be looking out for it. So, be looking out for it. But anyway, now, on to the notes, okay? Bedtime Stories, episode 292. Saturday Superstar Arcade, episodes 9 to 17. Then we got Bedtime Stories and Lunchtime and Single Tuesdays and Warburg Wednesdays. Bedtime Stories and Lunchtime. And Ripley's and We Wednesdays and Bedtime Stories and Lunchtime. PS Tuesdays and Switch Saturdays, Bedtime Stories and Lunchtime. Weekend Celebration episode 153 will go on from February 22nd to 23rd. And then before we say goodbye and everything we'll say, we'll be back for a brand new episode of FWO 3A. Starting next week will be our big anniversary of Elsa's Club. And what is it, you may ask? Elsa's Club will be 16 next week. So be looking out for it. I'll do a thank you message. I'll do an unboxing video about my SSD drive. That'll be coming on next week. About my 2 terabyte SSD drive. SanDisk. Be looking out for it. Plus, I honestly agree with, look in this one. Yeah, I agree, yeah. Yeah, thank you. Anyway, and then we'll have huge plans on that day. February 24th, 2023. So be looking out for it. It's going to be a big day for me. So, now let's go over Josh and we'll wrap up the show. Anyway, while Luke is doing notes, I only got one topic since Microsoft Sam's taking over for me. He has new videos to upload. You guys will find out when he uploads it. Plus, I honestly have to agree with Luke in this one. Plus, Joshua, next time someone tries to get good at this Tetris, don't be rough on him. Yeah, I agree, yeah. And that will be our topics for today for Josh. And that was episode for FWO 339. Tune in next week for a final part of Elchman 16 Remix Part 34. This will be our fall to celebrate 16-year anniversary of my company. And of course, it can be a huge event. Till next time, Sue Jefferson, bye, so baby. We can more episodes, guys, be soon. So is it out. See ya.